What's up, C Squad?
It's Dr. C
and Daddy C
of Daddy's Son.
Kick Talk.
Today we're kick talking about.
So on our channel, if you've never been here before, we typically review, tons of Nikes and Jordans, things like that. So we have not. This is for the first time. We are doing a New Balance 998 edition. So we are doing the New Balance Kith Frank Lloyd Wright collab in the chutney colorway. Nigel, if it's their first time here, before we get into these shoes, what should they do?
You need to ring that notification bell, get the joint ringing, because you know we got heat, and you know you want the heat, so ring it and get it.
Ring the bell. Thank you. And if you've been here before, thanks for rocking and vibing with our content.
Yes.
It's another heater right here. We want to talk about these shoes. They recently dropped on the Kith website. They had the Kith raffle. It was April 14th on the Kith raffle. And then they did a drop on newbalance.com. So this pair was provided for content by one of my IG, YouTube followers, subscribers, my guy Wes Linda. My man Wes was good. He's here in the local area. So when we actually linked up, borrowed these, taking these back to him after this, after we filmed. Shout out to him for providing this pair for content. So this pair, this is one thing I love about sneakers, right? Sneakers a lot of times brings, through collaboration, inspiration, right? It's really like art, some of the designs that come into the sneaker come into play, and you get exposure to things that a lot of people don't know about, or you may have heard in other realms, other layers and levels of business that come into this like whole sneakerscape. Music, right? Artists, art, all kinds of different things. Like think about like a Cause or Virgil Abloh. Of course he was in fashion and stuff, but the average sneakerhead didn't know about these guys before they kind of got involved and did some collabs in sneakers. And this pair is special because Ronnie Fieg, the guy that owns Kith, right? He's been doing a ton of new things. His work has been doing really great. He's been doing a lot with New Balance and other brands, other companies. Shout out to him, man. They got a dope Star Wars capsule coming out for May.
Capsule?
Yeah, like, t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, like a collection coming out soon for Star Wars Day, Star Wars Month, like the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. So this is a tangent, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Kith has a drop coming out, I think it's May 4th, right? May the 4th be with you, of course, makes sense.
Birthday month.
Right, so excited for that.
Star Wars fan.
Yeah, so anyway, Ronnie Fieg's been doing a ton with that. And this pair is inspired and in collaboration with Frank Lloyd Wright. So if you don't know Frank Lloyd Wright, he is probably one of the most important architects of like this last century. He designed over like 1,000 buildings, buildings and things over like a 70-year career. So it's huge. So one of his biggest, most popular is called Falling Water House. I don't know if you've seen that before.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah, he designed that.
That's so tough.
And we'll drop that into the, into the graphics here. Yeah, that's real.
That's pretty.
So, right, it's a beautiful, beautiful house that he designed.
So making houses, now he got the shoe.
Right, so his foundation, the Frank Lloyd Wright collection, is what this Kith design is a part of. You can see the box there in the front. You've got Kith, the New Balance, and then you've got Frank Lloyd Wright on the side down in one of the corners.
Bottom.
Yeah. So yeah, and if you look at that, we can talk about the box before we actually get into the shoe itself.
I've been staring at this for like the entire video.
Right. So this box is, basically like a planned community that Frank Lloyd Wright designed. So this design is like a planned concept design, planned community. It's called Broadacre City.
City.
Yeah, it was like designed so that people could live in the communities, really connected, living off the land, just a really kind of like utopian type of city plan and design. So they dropped it on top of this box. The shoes in the box are kind of, play off of the colors within this design, as well as like that Falling Water house that we talked about. So just a different kind of, just a different inspiration into a shoe, where it's not just, these are good to run in, or, we just use this or do that. We did a lot of different things.
Bro. I like how they incorporated other stuff into this, man.
Yeah.
You need this.
Yeah, exactly. Expanded people's horizons.
Exactly.
Exposure, things like that.
Because I had no idea who Frank Lloyd Wright was. I don't know anything about architects, but now I've got some architectural knowledge from the shoe.
Exactly.
So that's good.
You can look into him and just go online, Google Frank Lloyd Wright, and you see a lot of designs that he's done, and like all of his designs are like really complex, but simplistic too. It's kind of hard as you have to
I know
see.
what you mean, because the falling water thing is like complex.
Yeah.
Because it's like a waterfall that he built under the house, but it's like it's simple because it's just a little house on top of water.
All right, so enough of that lesson. Let's get into the shoe box itself. So we talked about the box top. You got New Balance kind of like in a watermark situation there, if you can see that. You see the NB here, okay? And they've got some text on the inside of the box, which, you know, I'll show this here.
75 years. I can't read it. Of authentic American craftsmanship. New Balance made in USA is designed without compromise. This pair represents our unwavering commitment to those who walk their own path.
Ooh.
So for y'all who walk on your own path, we ain't worried about nobody else.
Right.
This is for you, bro.
This is for you.
This is for you.
So again, this made in the USA pair, New Balance 998 is, I mean, it's super clean, super clean. And the 998, it was new back in my day, so they came about around 1993. New Balance was, you know, again, we're here in the DMV. New Balance has always been strong here since the 90s. I had like 997s, 996s, and the 998 was a pair when they came out, just because of the design and the sole, midsole that they put on these, were like the higher price pair. They were like official. They were like all leather. They weren't that suede. And the sole, they were like I mean, they may have been like 160, 180 back then.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So they were like expensive.
Yeah, they were.
You weren't getting those to like just play around then.
These was because I kind of see that with New Balance sometimes, because some of the New Balance shoes be looking like some stuff that like higher class, like father in the household would wear, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. These for sure.
Like, yeah.
This is like a fall aesthetic, like, you know, you out, you know, maybe at your house in the woods in autumn, you know. I don't know, coming from the grocery store.
Maybe grilling something.
Exactly, doing something. But let's talk about the shoe, man. So the shoe itself, again, the colors, this chutney has, you know.
Where's the chutney, bro?
I guess it's just the mix of all of these things, right?
Okay.
Like chutney in itself is kind of multicolored.
Okay. So where's the chutney, bro?
I mean, chutney is like, it's almost like not a jam, but like a sauce. And it's usually like marmalade-esque, but more like there's other fruits and things that they put in chutney. So all different kinds, right? Like mango chutney, tomato chutneys. It's like vinegar and fruits and sugars. And
it's one of those, this is one of the like 10,000 spreads that British people put on bread.
Pretty much.
Okay.
All around the world.
So the color that we're looking for in chutney is just across the whole shoe then?
I think it's like all this, if you mash all that together, they just call it chutney. I don't know. But this is like, you know, a lot of different earth tones. But the thing I love about this, man, first of all, made in the USA. So, I mean, not that makes a huge difference, but I think there's more timely craftsmanship put into this, where it's not like highly mass produced. Like, you know, we look at like Nikes and Jordans, right? Then they do a release. Yeah, they produce it in the factories in China, and they're getting, I don't know, 500,000 pairs. Like the quality control to make that amount of shoes is going to be low.
Right.
Where these, I think, are produced in lower amounts. They're made in the USA, and you know. I mean, New Balance quality QC has always been pretty great.
Reliable.
Yeah, but the materials on this shoe, man, the colors and materials,
right,
is like fantastic.
They are.
So you got this like, I mean, in the suedes, like this is just high quality suedes. Like you can see, yeah. You can see the pores on it, you know, like in the actual suede itself. The movement on it is beautiful. It's, you know, like nice thick cut. You got this red brick kind of color. Yeah, this suede is just like super soft and buttery, but like premium.
Right.
Like it's like, you know, nice and smooth. Then you got this mesh on the toe, upper toe of the shoe.
Rub your finger along that mesh, bro.
Even the mesh is, man, that mesh is like super nice and cushioned. Right. Then you, I mean, even like this layer, like right around here, this like peach kind of color, a different kind of suede, right? That's nice and clean, super soft and buttery.
And this,
where the New Balance logo is, this like super hairy suede.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like a thick.
So tough.
And the colors, again, man, the colors are fantastic.
Yes, they are.
This tongue of the shoe, you got the 998 made in the USA. Like that brown is extra nice. Look at all of that, man. This movement is beautiful.
Even the suede on the inside of the tongue. Oh, nah.
That material, that's like a felt kind of.
Yeah.
Like a nice felt material. Very nice. Nigel fall in love with this shoe, I think.
It's just the
more,
materials,
yeah,
like
green
satisfying.
mesh here.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
And then we got plastic.
We got this hard plastic, like reinforced piece.
What?
Yeah, like here, that goes down on the side. So this is like giving you that strong heel counter. And it looks like that wraps around underneath this suede around the heel. Because it comes up on the other side, like right there. Then again, you got the suede on that green suede on the heel. Like, come on, man.
Cooking, bro.
Suede here on the collar.
Then you got the New Balance,
the logo.
Absorb Tech.
The midsole.
Instead of the Nike Air, you got the New Balance Absorb.
Yeah.
Absorb.
The Absorb Tech. You got that. And then underneath, let's see what you got. You got this kind of dark, like forest green, and like the toe, upper toe
black
of the shoe.
Nah, I see the green.
Yeah, that's green. And then this is, I guess, more on that kind of cream kind of color to go up with the midsole.
I like this kind of like techie little kind of thing they have here going on in the sole.
So this is like a strong rubber heel, plasticky almost. And then this is a soft foam in the middle.
Right.
Along that line. So I mean, this is I think this shoe is well done. I mean, the stitching inside. Look at the stitching inside the shoe. I'm talking about construction and how they're making these in the factories here. Like how strong that is, right?
Yeah.
Right down the middle of the shoe, and the stitching is like just perfect, man. Nice and strong. Yeah. Then let's talk about the insole. So the insoles go back to the playing community that's on the shoebox, that top, right? So this, we have the kind of layout of this playing community. So he's got smaller houses, bigger houses. You see that? And then on the one, on this one, you got Frank Lloyd Wright. Like, I guess that's like his building there. And in this one, you've got New Balance, their building here with Ronnie Fieg's name. So that's the Kith guy. And that, and that's the only place. There's no Kith insignia logos on any of the shoes at all. So again, like simplistic, minimal, like, they didn't, just over brand the shoe. You don't have like Kith slapped anywhere on it. I mean, I could have went for it. They could have dropped it maybe on the tongue somewhere or something, but.
I wouldn't complain if they did. Yeah. But I like how they just got it straight. New Balance logos on,
just
like supposed to be.
Understated, right? Minimalistic, simplistic.
The Frank Lloyd Wright.
There you go.
It's complex. You got 10,000 different colors and 500 materials in it. It's simple.
But they all come together, right? And again, the colors in the shoe are like the colors of this box top, the falling water. So you got like the greens and tans, like the woods around that house.
Right.
The red clay, like brick. And the dirt, of course, the brown and the trees. And then also, let's talk about the laces. What kind of laces we got that came with this?
We got...
So this is like a
white
sail
laces,
cream laces.
White laces, and then this like...
multicolor?
What's this pattern called?
I don't know. Just multi... No. Take it all apart. Take the man's stuff apart, dude. I felt that. I was like, he was starting to do it, then he stopped. Then he was like... like, keep together neat, guys.
Alright, but yeah, so we got some nice laces. Y'all can just look right here.
White laces, and then we got these kind of rope laces that are multicolored. So this goes with the shoe, like a cream, pink, and green.
Like it'll kind of like blend into the shoe.
Yeah, those will look really nice on that shoe, I think. To give that color. Or white, or again, the cream that came with it. I think overall, man, this shoe is fire. I like it again. I don't know, for like a summer shoe because of like the suedes and I mean, it's airy because there's a lot of mesh.
I feel like you can really wear it outside.
Yeah. Would this, would this be like a fall? Like I could see this with like a vest, and like some cargo pants, a hoodie or something. Like it's very cozy type shoe.
Yeah. I also see like some shorts.
Yeah.
Some just outside walking on some regular, summer day type of business. You just got these on.
Okay.
I like that.
Let's talk about your rating.
We never talked about this.
The paper. This looks like some Frank Lloyd Wright sketch or something.
We got a whole piece of art for the paper, bruh.
Wow.
Look at this.
Let me see. Wow.
It's like a Frank Lloyd Wright sketch of like, is this the like utopian like city? That's tough.
This must be that whole Broadacre City that we were talking about.
Wow.
That's a pretty dope sketch.
It looks like futuristic. Look at the cars.
Yeah. Oh wow. Right. Oh yeah, the cars. This building over here.
They got UFOs in the air.
We're really futuristic here on this one. Wow. It looks like it's just straight up done in pencil too. Like this is a real deal.
That's tough.
That's pretty slick.
I wish they would just do that. So you could just like get some shoes and just get like the paper from the shoe and just like put it up as a piece of art. Imagine if you had like 5 of these and they all just stacked on top of each other just to make a giant piece of art. That'd be kind of fire, I think.
Like if they would piece together and make something bigger, like a
Right.
bigger collection. Right. I'm saying you can buy 5 pairs of shoes and get, you know, 5 of them, but that's different.
That's like the collector's like type thing. I don't know.
There you go. Put them in a nice frame.
Right.
Put them in the sneaker room.
I'm really thinking like, imagine if there was a collection of shoes, right? And it was like 5 different shoes. And if you bought all 5 of them, all the papers are different, and you like put them on top of each other, and it just makes like a giant piece of art. It's like 5 of these. I just feel like that would be tough.
That'd be pretty slick.
Hey man,
That'd be pretty slick. New Balance, hit us up, man. We got some more ideas for you.
Exactly.
Don't go do that now.
And that's
without
copyrighted
crediting
too,
Nigel.
so I'm gonna need some bread to do that.
All right, that's nice though.
Hey, and shouts out to the guy we got these shoes from.
Yeah, my man Wes. Thanks, buddy, again for the shoes. I know his daughter is huge in the art and painting and like has awesome talent.
Yeah.
So she probably would appreciate this the paper too in the shoebox. So make sure we don't mess that up, Nigel. All right, man. Let's talk about what we rating this shoe. I really like it.
I really do.
Scale of 1 to 10. Where you going?
I'm gonna say 9.
A 9
I'm
on a
saying
New Balance.
because these is really like, you know, I would never really wear these shoes because they green and white and red. Like that's not like, you know, my type of style for real.
But it looks like a change up.
these are some.
But you don't wear runners really at all.
Nah, but you know, one day in the future, my style might change completely.
True.
So who knows? But just from, you know, speaking from like
Quality
this as a
and
piece of
design.
I'm gonna say it's made by an artist anyway. So I'm gonna look at this as a piece of art instead of a shoe, right?
I got you.
Piece of art. I think it's beautifully done, and they did a really good job representing the artist in it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna say 9 out of 10, bro. This heat materials are quality too.
Top quality for
Like
sure.
for real.
Yeah, I give these, I mean, high 9, 9.5. I mean, they up there for me. As far as New Balance goes, you know, again, they're not just standard, regular. They're not gray or blue. Like, this is quality, man.
Right.
I like just kind of, just want to keep rubbing on the suede.
That's what I'm saying. It's so good. It's really like the most satisfying suede ever.
What do y'all think about these shoes? Did you cop a pair? And I know they also did another pair. So again, this is the chutney colorway. They also produced an apricot colorway as well.
Apricot.
I say apricot, man.
Well, it's apricot.
I think you also call it aloe wash. So maybe we'll just go with that.
Aloe wash.
Whatever.
Wow.
But
Agree on that.
again, fire shoe. Let me know if you copped the pair, where you rate it, when you heard our numbers. Let us know down in the comments. We'll hit you on the next one. Peace.